This is Magic Mountain Island, an island where those who wish to meet someone gather. There is no knowing what they seek is here. Even so, they can't help but search. That feeling may perhaps be called obsession. Heavy, vicious sentiment that cannot be peeled away from the depths of one's heart, an uncontrollable emotion that cannot be forgotten, no matter how much one tries. It must surely resemble fear, too. It is sure something that yokais are very compatible with. Habitat woke up, right? Yes, please don't worry, but do wait just a moment. We have a surprise for you. Hello there. You're probably wondering about this outfit too, but first I really need to apologize. You're so cute. Yes, Habitat had left behind at Chaldea. The straw hat meant to go with her swimsuit, and I was entrusted with it. This adorable appearance is just like the summer idol. I would go so far as to call her embodiment of a sunflower. You're making me blush, thanks. And because this is importantly, I will say it outright. The outfit Habitat had been wearing until now, that Shisha version pretty look was active and sporty as well. I certainly did not dislike it. Really damn glad. This one's still part of me, so I can switch whenever I want. Yeah, if enemies show up, I'll change into that. I don't want this hat or swimsuit getting dirty or torn after all. So what happened? Could you give us a report on everything that's occurred so far? Of course, though most of it happened while my head was still all fuzzy, so... I don't remember much. I was getting ready for summer when I felt like something was calling me. Before I knew it, I was here. Then that something which was on the verge of dying asked me, it asked me. I think it was something like, will you protect this island from evil? I was born on an island, myself, you know, I understand wanting to protect the precious island. I said sure, then merged with the other one, whose existence was almost completely fading away. And then my consciousness got dragged over to its side all at once. I guess that's how it went. I'm really sorry I forgot all about you guys. It's alright, we certainly were surprised at first, but you remember us in the end. So the being that called you was the guardian divine beast, Shisha. It seems the yokai succession involving the existence known as Shisha was indeed taking place. Wait, you said something on the verge of death, asked for help. That means the Shisha was already wounded before you arrived here and sought your aid. The natural conclusion is that you've been fighting something. How do you know about that? Sorry, I really don't know. I have no clue about any of those details. The Shisha was like a newborn child. I think I only barely managed to leave behind the power to protect the island. So there's an enemy of this island. Could it be a giant aberration? You know, so far, the giant aberration have been people connected to Kyarea transform. Is there another genuine giant aberration, or is someone creating these giant aberration? There are all sorts of possibilities. It may also be connected to why Mabu Yurikanai is being stolen by the main island. There is also the mysterious Phantom Thief organization known as Coup Gang. We still cannot narrow it down. But if I could say just one thing, I know for certain. The Shisha really isn't evil. Its desire to protect the island is genuine. I do think it's a little inflexible, or maybe too stuck on its own head. But now that I'm myself again, it's fine. I won't drive you out just because you're outsiders. To be honest, that's a welcome development. After all, the only one who can practically deal with giant aberration is you when you're big. Protean and the others have the size for it too, but with their part-time jobs, we can't count on them always being available. If a giant aberration appears again, I want you to serve as our main force in handling them. Of course, not as a guardian fairy, but as the fairy kaiju Caesar Rod. I'll fight splendidly. Looking forward to working with you. Good morning. It seems you have awakened safely. If you have a trot, I'm glad. Yeah, I heard from Komachi took care of me too somehow. Thanks. No, it's nothing. Ah. 1/4 size strawberry brown sugar zensai, please. Right away. Not in, I came here to return the night parade of 100 demons in my ledger you entrusted to me as I have completed its adjustment. And to explain why those adjustments were needed. Yeah, I heard about it. I need something like a signature to become one of the group, right? Of course that sounds as you want. Yes, we are most grateful for that. But adjustments were necessary in order to do so. What do you mean? While you were asleep, we investigated Lady Habitat's condition. With the aid of my father and Lord Azarel. And the conclusion we reached was the Shisha Syncgraph within Lady Habitat is in a rampaging state. Oh, is that bad? No, more precisely. It's in a state similar to that rampaging giant aberration. That is the answer why you can grow larger. In other words, you're something like a half-giant aberration. Ordinary may have simply become enormous, lost its reason and rampage. But by merging with the small existence known as Lady Habitat, it has achieved a proper balance. That is the state we believe it to be in. I see, so that's why you're the only one who can change size a variable type. Given these circumstances, when Lady Habitat joins Nurkanai Night Parade of 100 demons, we needed to make special adjustments to this Emma ledger. Please try signing it. Okay. We did it. Habitat is now officially a member of our Night Parade of 100 demons too. That's 100 extra people worth of strength. Is that all? It doesn't really feel like anything has changed. Oh. Just now something sort of flashed. What was that? It's like my body suddenly feels lighter, or all my fetish just blew away. Indeed, it appears to have succeeded. It seems giant aberration have the trait of accumulating Mabu to turn into power and grow larger. That is why they destroy buildings and such in what appears to be an instinct-driven state. Therefore, through the system of this Emma ledger, we adjusted Lady Habitat so that she would have a connection to Mabu secure on your Kanai side. I believe the possibility is low, but this is a safety device to prevent the Shisha form from rampaging further, and a system to grant stability to Lady Habitat's giant aberration state. then the Mabui Nerikana itself is being stored by us. But constantly means Lady Habitat isn't in the same place as it, or it is as though she is cyto-containing the Mabui, something like that. In other words, from now on, Lady Habitat powers as a half-giant aberration. Will depend on the quality of the Nerikana's Mabui. So from now on, the more Mabui you gather. Yes, that is exactly right. With this, Lady Habitat has properly defined. As a giant aberration on Nerikana's side, you could say. Oh, I didn't really understand the finer details, but if it means I can even be more help to everyone, then that's fantastic. If she gets stronger the more Mabu recover, it'll be easier to drive off giant aberration when they appear. And then we can use the Mabu we get from that to power her up even more. A virtuous cycle, I like it. Your strawberry brown sugar Zenzai is ready. Thank you very much. By the way, Okinawa Zenzai is shaped ice surf atop summer kintoki beans, Dechi. It's cold and very delicious. In the local tongue, it's Denji Masan, so I recommend it, Dechi. Phew, talking so much for the first time has made me thirsty. Might melt, so please excuse me while I dig in. Delicious. That looks delicious. Yes, let's save Okinawa Zenzai for another time and get on with today's activities. Roger that. I kind of think of it, since yesterday we still haven't seen Lilith yet, have we? It doesn't look like she's working in the kitchen as a part of her job either. Let us not concern ourselves with Lilith, who is most likely irresponsibly running around having fun. Now that we have regained such a dependable companion as Habitat, we have no time to stand still. So which fishing spot should we visit today to recruit more members of HyakkiYakō? As for places we have not yet visited, how about the northwestern part of the island? According to the guidebook, there is apparently a large aquarium there. Let's go there. Is that hay? You matched the description perfectly. You're a master's group, right? Lord Yamanato was looking for you. There's an order saying that if we find you, we're to tell you to report here immediately. What do you do? That guy's scared when he's angry. Excuse me, I don't believe we've done anything, but could I have pulled that newbie move where I don't even realize when I mess up? Yamamoto, who's that? The leader of the public-facing HyakkiYakō. Shall we go, master? Let's go to our facilities. Yes, he may have received some new information. Even if he hasn't, it's a fact that he controls the public side industry and economy. We should avoid falling out of his favor and making things harder for ourselves going forward. So it is how someone in a high-ranking position handles negotiation. I'm learning so much. grumble. He's busy, seems to be in a bad mood. Oh, you're back. It's Duran Hana. It's a nice sash you got there, as usual. Hold on. Wasn't there some weaving around here too? Aishofu Rufuku Kasuri. Something like that. And I want to get closer look. Let me see. So what? You ended up traveling together after all? Yes. Aisha was already dependable before, but she has become even more dependable. In other words, she does get her work done, right? I know. You dealt with Giant Menace number 3, which appeared by the harbor yesterday. That's good. It is good, but... Slightly deeper than hell itself. I make those every day too. Did something happen? Yes, the truth is... The aftermath of that giant battle, it destroyed it. My ultra gorgeous cruiser, the Ultimate Karuaba, which was moored in the harbor. Yeah. That shiny silver's cool silhouette, it was seriously princely and I loved it. Taking it out to sea, now then throwing lively parties on that deck, there's nothing more fun. A luxury cruiser, gulp. That sounds like it would be perfect for sea fishing too. I want to ride on it. But that is impossible now, because it was destroyed. Your favorite boat got wrecked. Better not mention it was the beach check attendant's fault. But there's no point in doing nothing but sighing. If it's gone, I can simply buy another one or have one built. As both a prince and the master of the HyakkiYakō, I have much money and power. But I cannot have this happening over and over again. Which is why I want you to work one step harder. Not merely stop the giant menace from damaging my property, make sure they never appear again. I want you to investigate how to do that. We are already investigating that though. We still know very little about why they appear or mechanism behind them. Then work harder from now on, that's what I'm saying. I'm not asking you to do it for free. That careful Kijimuna ran off to play somewhere earlier, so... Today I'll lend you this guy instead. Yo, I hear there's a giant on this island. I heard Kamharakarna, the great Rakashan Rama, took down. Sounds great. I want to take down a giant too. You'll help us? Thanks. That reaction, could it be that you have taken on a yokai name as well, Ashawatapa? Yeah, I don't really get it, but apparently I'm something called Wan Yudo. Basically nothing's changed though. Really. Yeah, it's just that I got this urge to spin stuff. Spin it round and round. So I've been swinging this chakram around more than usual. It's more annoying than you think normally. I just whack someone with my chakram and be done with it, but... Now after I hit them I can't feel satisfied unless I follow up with spinning like crazy. It'd suck if my fighting style picked up some weird habit. Then again, maybe it'll help me come up with some new spinning moves. Anudo is a yokai that resembles Burning Wheel, isn't it? It may suit Asawaba image perfectly. So we're investigating where those giants are coming from, right? Do we have any kind of lead to go on? For now, we were planning to visit a place we haven't been before. Today's destination was northwest, around the aquarium, I believe. Yes, however, I hear northern Okinawa has an area of evident remaining nature, known as the Yambaru Forest. We have not visited there yet, so I would like to investigate eventually. A forest, huh? It does seem more likely for giants to be there than in the middle of town. That's what you think, right? I thought so too. So being the capable man I am, I dispatched an expedition to investigate that forest as soon as the giant menace began appearing. Hey, deputy officer who led that expedition, report your findings. There's nothing there. Not a trace of any giants. It was just an ordinary forest with little birds called Okinawa rails. They're so cute and they can't fly. Want to see some pictures? No, thank you. Well, given the size of the ones we've seen, I don't think a giant menace could just hide because it's in the forest. The pattern so far is that giant menace are Chaldean servants who become giant when berserk so. Our main objectives may be to investigate the mechanism behind that transformation. For now, let's stick to the plan. Roger that. We'll give it a whirl. And since I'm a master who understands people's hearts, I'll give you another allowance too. The pocket money I gave you the other day should be running low by now. You're so generous. Well, haha, face me more. With penance to me, I can make the commoners happy. And have them work hard for something much more important to me. They do say that you must spend money to make money. Well then, make sure you work hard for me, HyakkiYakō. Yeah, leave it to me. Yeah. Yes, indeed, right. Why did everyone except Asawa answer exactly 1 beat late? Well, it's a good thing that the team is in sync, but... We have right in front of the aquarium. It seems we will be investigating this area centered around the aquarium today. According to the guidebook, there is also a place nearby that recreates an old-fashioned townscape. Might be a theme park village. I see, that sounds like it could be fun too. I heard on the way here, first we're gathering allies to fight the giant menaces, right? Yeah, and at the same time, we're investigating why the giant menace appears. But we can't neglect dealing with giant menace right in front of us. By the way, you weren't around earlier, were you? Well, there are various circumstances. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. Alright, like last time, let's split up to save time. How about the mayor servants investigate the village? Okay, no objection. I don't really get it, but works for me. And the rest of us will handle the aquarium first. Okay, an aquarium, huh? I wonder what kinds of fish they have. It's making me want to fish so badly, so I have to restrain myself. Alright, everyone. By the way, since this is such a splendid aquarium, I thought it'd be bustling. Surprisingly empty, huh? It is, I'm a little surprised too. Yes, but this is peripherally to a situation where there are so many people who cannot move freely. Too few people could hinder our information gathering, but worrying about it here won't get us anywhere. Come on, let's head to the ticket counter. Oh, the person over there is. It's Masha and the gang, hey. You come here to have fun in that chat. Yep, totally. It suddenly hit me that I never come here to hang out before. And once I realized that, there is no stopping me, right? I'm a player among players after all. Is this really a recently opened place? Who knows, I haven't really thought about it. I did hear something about them gathering a new manager recently. I mean, that got me interested too. Hey, can I look around with you? I'm in the mood for a bigger crowd right now. Also, there's a tiny kid here I've never seen before. Oh, I'm Habriiel, a spinning fairy, and currently Okinawa's guardian fairy. Really? That's reassuring. I'm Natchan, the Kichimuna. Nice to meet you, Habriiel. Habriiel. Natchan is the guide who showed us around the island when we first arrived. She's something like an employee at Durasemo establishment. I describe her more as a freeloader myself. I see, nice to meet you. Anyway, let's buy our tickets. Is that the counter over there? Oh, this reaction is. Ah, welcome. Our first customers in a while. Yay. How many in your party? Wait, it's you guys, Master. Andromeda. You work here? Yeah, more or less. She did already have that kind of tropical look to her. Hey there, I'm Natchan from Kishimuna. Andromeda-chan. Maybe Meda-chan. Nice to meet ya. Oh, a new girl. Nice to meet you. This is sudden, but Andromeda, have you inherited a yokai name? Yeah, I have indeed inherited a yokai name. Hehe. Well, I think you'll figure it out if you take a good look at me. Although it's a little embarrassing. Like, can you spot what part of me is different from usual? Indeed. Oh, but somehow you do seem more aquatic than usual. Water is dripping from your body. You said before that you like swimming, right? Did you just get out of the pool or the ocean? Considering you work at an aquarium, perhaps you just finished cleaning a tank. Yep, exactly. That's it, everyone. It seems I've become something called Nureona. Even when I'm nothing happening, my body is always all soaking wet like this. It's not like I could feel cold, but because of it, I can't wear anything except swimsuit. Nureona, isn't that female-shaped apparition said to appear by the sea or rivers, who hairs is always wet? Or something along those lines. That's probably about right. All I got right now is that trait, so I have no idea what else I can do. In any case, if you're a servant who's inherited a yokai name, there's something we'd like your help with. Oh, the HyakkiYakō. I totally joined, but might be a little difficult right now. See, I'm kind of a leadership position at this aquarium right now. And as you can see, we got like hardly any visitors. Well, yeah, that is true. There's so many cute and cool little fishes here, but I feel so bad for them that I can't help think of anything else. I guess that I just don't have the emotional bandwidth to help you guys out right now. I see, we understand your circumstance. I see. Wait, she was naturally part of the group, then I forgot that she's technically affiliated with Juri-Simon too. If it gets reported as us trying to approach her from another HyakkiYakō, Juri-Simon will think less of us and will make things difficult for us going forward. I don't get any of that. Anyway, you're sad because this aquarium doesn't get enough visitors, and that means you can't do anything else, right? That much I get. What about her? Oh, we're fine. That was 100% needless worry. She was never the type to properly listen to what other people were saying anyway. Being sad sucks. Having fun is better. And I had more fun. This place was booming and packed with customers, so that's what we want. So solution, if we can make this aquarium more popular than it is now, Andromeda will have more peace of mind, and everything will work out. Is that it? Nice helping with that sounds fun too. Let's get this aquarium visitor numbers way up. I'm pro at finding fun stuff, and pro at having fun too. You might not go wrong listening to what I have to say. Well, that's some amazing confidence. Well, I'd be able to help. Yes, our help may be modest, but please allow us to assist you. We may give and take arrangement before. Consider this necessary expense. I may end up looking at things from the perspective of the angler if I let my guard down. I'll restrain myself and do my best to offer useful advice. I have to make sure I don't say things like, those fish looks delicious, or those fish looks easy to catch. Come on, you gotta show us around inside first. Tickets for everyone, please. Everyone, thank you. Alright, go ahead and see every last bit of the place. There may not be many people, but I really am proud of the tanks and fish inside. Well, there are so many beautiful fish. They're so beautiful that, surprisingly enough, I really feel they're rich fish. What a deep sea zone. There's so many mysterious creatures I've never seen before. This is the coral reef area. It has no roof, allowing direct sunlight despite being underwater, it feels so open. Over here, they got an exhibit where shallows, the starfish are arranged just perfectly. Well, this tank is seriously huge. Right, it is our biggest tank. So see, even fish that big can swim around so freely. Watching it makes me want to go swimming too. Huh? This enormous tank evokes the vast sea itself, with fish swimming gracefully within it. Surely it is an angler fate to imagine the weight on the line when one hooks such a fish. Please don't mind my tail switching. I'm only aircasting in my mind. Yay, a big one. Caught it in your head. How do I enter Medea? After you showed us around, one question occurred to me. Could it be that there is nothing wrong with this aquarium? I completely agree. That's right, why aren't visitors coming to a wonderful place like this? Yeah, we're having the best time in Daya-chan. You're killing it. I'm happy you say so, and I think this aquarium is the best too. But the fact is, our attendance really hasn't been that great. So there must be some reason for it. Even just a hint would be great. Is there anything that could turn this thing around? Well, honestly, you people really are hopeless. Director, don't tell me. Who do you think I am? I'm Chaldea's director. The head of an organization, someone who demonstrates leadership, managing and operating a large group. Somehow with the sense of capacity to lead an organization in the best direction. Well, they're a management consultant, but that's besides the point. In other words, when it comes to me, the problem has already been laid bare. And it is the main attraction. And just so we're clear, this has nothing to do with the snake wife. I heard that one, a high-pitched voice eyeball yokai, that's known for being really smart. So we really need that guy's help. I think his name was Medina no Oya. Right, that has nothing to do with it either. I mean, the facility biggest attraction, something like its main selling point. This aquarium is excellent overall, but I think it lacks one defining feature that makes people say this is the one. I thought this huge tank was that, but is it not enough? Normally it would be, for instance, being able to see a giant whale shark. But Okinawa is now a singular, different world. For the residents who live here, and servants for whom our worlds are commonplace, it lacks impact. I see. Then what should be the main attraction be? That's what we're going to figure out now. It's not something you can come up with that easily. But thanks to the directors, we have a direction now, as expected of you. A main attraction, huh? Maybe some amazing tank or an event. Of course, we're thinking about it too. Yes, if there's anything we can do, we will do whatever it takes. Thanks, I'm not really good at thinking things through. I may have mentioned it before, but I was the type to run away from my rural tutor to go swimming. So sometimes a great idea just pops up into your head when you get your body moving, right? Alright, maybe I'll try that again this time. You come with me. Here you go. So much defense button though. Essence? Oh, you just go to the craft essence page. It's on the upgrade page. Phew, that was a great workout. Oh, what's wrong, everyone? Is his big splash get waters in your ears or something? That's it. Hey, quit pushing. Come on, they say it's got incredible impact. Of course I want to see it from a good spot. Hey, show us already. Thank you very much for waiting. Start now, at the outdoor pool feeder. We will be presenting the thrilling spectacle, the Great Status Show. Well, what an incredible turnout. I never thought we'd get so many visitors. Thank you. As a Neriona, I was always needless soaking wet, but thanks to this show, I don't have a moment to dry off, even if I want to. Maybe it's because I'm a Neriona, but I don't get tired at all from being in the water. This might be perfect for me. So Andromeda herself held the key. More importantly, that wheel was huge. While it's quite common for people themselves to be least aware of their own appeal, of strengths, or with their own weapon, getting splashed by all that super powerful water is cold and fun and the best. That's how it feels nice. See, this sheer size and power really do make it feels like the biggest attraction in this aquarium. The fact that it can swim freely through the pool and splash everyone makes it such a thrilling self-swimming experience. It's more than enough to be the aquarium's experience star's direction. As a fellow dragon, probably, I'm proud. Oh, it kind of sounds like I'll have to put on shows now, and then from here on out, but... Of course I haven't forgotten my promise. So if not time-wise, then at least emotionally I can help you guys without any reservation. I just need to sign it, right? Yes, in the ML that your master is carrying. Thank you very much. Sure, let's see. Gotta make sure I don't get it wet. The crewman Neriona has been confirmed. True to her name, she is a female monster said to always have wet hair and like appearing near bodies of water, such as sea and rivers. She apparently poses to a certain degree of danger, causing humans to die or hitting them babies that become heavy and refuse to let go. She is also sometimes said to possess a snake's body or tail. If she truly exists, perhaps she would be classified as a phantasmal species in the world of Magecraft. Yay, thank you. Though I might have to wait until the aquarium closes before I can actually help out. But if there's anything I can do, I'll absolutely come to help. I have to repay you for making the aquarium such a huge success. So I believe that was almost entirely thanks to your Media's own effort. Either way, thanks. Yes, that's one new ally acquired. Now then, perhaps it's about time we headed over to the men's side. Yes, what will you do, Nat-chan? I'm gonna stick around and enjoy the show a little longer. I already bought a front row ticket for another round. What, another round? Do you have that too? I'm gonna watch it again too. I'm off to buy a ticket. Thanks again, I'll do my best in the next show too. See you later then. It was a coincidence, but I'm glad we were able to meet Nat-chan again. Yeah, she truly is a fun-loving master of recreation. I think I understand, more or less, why Hana Saima hired her. Having someone around to sincerely enjoy themselves to the fullest and get everyone excited is good for business too. She's like a naturally occurring plant. No, she's not a plant though. Anyway, our next destination is the nearby theme park village area. Yes, let's hope Dante and the others have found out servants who inherited a yokai name. Indeed, I hope they found a more respectable yokai than the sand-throwing old hag from before. This area got such a calm atmosphere. It seems this area is advertised as recreation of an old-fashioned townscape. So these are old folks' house, huh? Their color, size, and shapes are all just adorable. From a snake perspective too, it has lots of appealing little spots to live in, like under eaves or in the gaps between stone walls. Oh, it's you two. Oh, I was just about to go fetch you. Good thing you came to us instead. Things have gone rather dire. To put it simply, it's hell. Yeah, as a bottom man as well. This may be the end for him. Eh? Oh, is that the sound of a baby crying? It's better to show you than explain this way. Or precisely, it's difficult to explain in words. Ah, to be unable to describe this hellish sight, I feel defeated as a writer. I feel like the crying is getting louder. It's at the intersection over there, you see it, right? Asabata is sitting by the roadside, looking like he's in pain. But something strange. It looks like he's carrying something or someone on his back. That is. Excuse me, but either my glasses are malfunctioning or I'm seeing an impossible hallucination. Let me buy them first. It's not hallucination. Wow. What? Columbus is clinging to his back. Damn it, of all things you have to see me like this. Piss me off. What the hell is going on? Explain. This guy on my back is a damn heavy, and he's crying right in my ear. But he's damn that's it. Wow. Yeah, it's not like I want to be doing this either. It's just that I can't hold back this urge, you know. Looks like you somehow acquired traits from a yokai called Konekiji. Apparently it's a monster that cries like a baby, then gets heavier and heavier in the arms of whoever picks it up. So now I'm Wa. He looks emotionally unstable, which somehow makes him even more scared than usual. I control myself if I could. Sorry about this. Well, yeah, it really is hell. See? It's so clear. It's not like I picked him up. He suddenly latched onto me from my blind spot. Then he wouldn't let go. The more I tried to pry him, the heavier he got. I said it over and over, but this isn't my doing. Neither the tears nor getting heavier. Damn it. I have no idea why something like this possessed me. I'm just a stubborn sailor who believes in God with all his heart. I can't believe it. I can tell he's the one thing he's saying from the bottom of his heart. I've often seen his usual fake crying face, but even if he can't think of reason himself, perhaps objectively speaking, is compatible with it. Isn't he the type to latch onto Patreon or rather cash cow and never let go? Maybe that's why. Wah, wah, wah. This is so sad. Besides, I don't want to be stuck like this forever. Either help me out, or I'll make it worth your while. Can't we pull him physically? Of course we try that. Seems this is a concept attachment as well. I can try by it, probably. Take that. Make my fishing rod power make everything all better casting. I was just pulling my beard with the hook. Get it off me quick. The brute force won't work. Then what do we do? I'm resting here now, but it's not like I've moved from this spot at all. Just like the crying comes and goes, his weight flakes too. Actually, I felt this fluctuation in weight a few times while wandering around, so... Maybe his weight is determined by something about the places around here. And now let's find out if that's true. But don't you need to move? You think I'm sitting here in despair like how I am. I've been building up my power. Here I go, rah! But I refuse to give up, it's excellent. I hired you for my ship, wow. So loud as hell was in Maria though. Before he gets any heavier, let's move and look for clues, master. Okay.
ドライそれ誰から習いました？
Sorry about that. Got heavy again. Piece of cake. I still got plenty left in me, damn it. Are you alright? Your knees are shaking awful lot. They're not. They totally are. So after Asobata and Gusty tore through the village, haven't we begun to see something? There was a moment when we got later, right? It's at that time Columbus stopped crying and gave a heavy smile. Perhaps that smile was neutralizing Konojiji's nature. That's when we passed in front of the attractions in the village, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember. The place displaying traditional masks, the place showing traditional dances, and the places with traditional costumes rentals. I want to see more of the last one too. It didn't seem just that any attraction would do. Should we consider what those places have in common? How about you personally? Did those three places make you feel anything? Yeah, what was it? Like they were a waste. Like that was exactly why they was an opportunity. An opportunity, they were a waste. Places that smelled like they could make money. Well, that's it. That's gotta be it. A merchant instinct came up with something fun. Just thinking of it wasn't enough, though. The urge to cry swept it right away. But if you let me actually put it into action, I'm sure I could control this power. Woohoo. Yeah, he's got all happy again. Haha, haha, I still got plenty of room up spare. But we found a light. Let's go check it out just in case. Just in case. Alright, we have a traditional mask used in local ceremonies on display. Whoa, what a waste. Don't just put them on display for people to look at. Why not charge an admission fee and let them experience making a mask of their very own? Customer will pay for an experience, you know? This place is managed by Boss Yamamoto's people too, right? I'm directly under the boss, sorry, but trying to do what he says. Hey, if it makes money, the boss won't complain. He only complain if it didn't. Oh, that's the case. It's amazing, more people are gathering than ever before. Uh-huh. Come here, the melodies of a traditional Okinawa session. You have Ace dancing too. Same thing over here, who? Charge them and let them try it themselves. Yes. Traditional costume rentals here. They're beautiful and they make a lasting memory. Why not bundle in a photo service too? Set up proper photo spots for them. Let them catch a moment unique to this place, just in a way they never would. Making memories tangible is important, see? Make them think that, then they shell out money for the visible. I think the outfit alone is plenty though. It's incredible, the attractions Columbus advised have suddenly become hugely popular. I suppose there were actually many guests who wanted to even more fun, even meant paying for it. Perhaps the previous attractions were simply too basic in this relation to that. Oh, Natshan is here too. Oh, hi Tai. I suddenly got the feeling that the village area over here was getting fun. I already enjoyed the status show to full, so I'm thought I'd try this site next and zoom over from the aquarium. So reach a level capable of catching the interest of Kijimuna, who is all about having fun, is that it? That might serve as one benchmark for gauging how fun an attraction is. Ah, it's almost my turn for the tickets. See you later. So that's the Kijimuna the boss was amusing himself by looking after. I thought she was just a carefree idiot who played around all day. Turns out she's really just a carefree idiot who plays around all day. It's so exactly what I expected that it's for rising. Oh. Oh, he suddenly got lighter and came right off. Phew. So the Konaki GT part of me finally went somewhere. Sorry for causing you trouble, kid. Now I don't have to cling to anybody anymore. Looks like they're drawing quite a crowd. I'll be ranking in licensing fees now. Seems to me you just start clinging to a different cash cow instead of Asavaton. Money comes in without me doing anything. Until property is where it is at these days. You can't stop crying tears of joy. Woo. You're still crying in the end though. It's just like divided and paid shareholders of that Nature's East India Company. It's a good thing Captain Nemo's in here. Regardless of how he sees himself, he's still Konochi GG. Anyway, sign the agreement like you promised. Of course, the merchant keep his promise. And if possible, keep letting me get bigger and bigger piece of action from now on. Konaki GG recruitment has been confirmed. He's an entity with the appearance of an old man who cries like a baby on Nighttime Road. When a human mistakes him for a crying infant and picks him up, he clings to them and grows steadily heavier. Until he eventually kills that person, or so the legend goes. There are apparently theories that he is a modern invention or a fusion of multiple tales into one. Huh? What's that supposed to be? How should I put this? Oh, everyone's in... It looks like something causing a commotion over there. Shall we go take a look? Bishamonten. No matter how much you want to change the subject, that was such an abrupt and obvious lie. Wait, something really does seem to be happening. Let's go take a look for now. It's not like I'm trying to change the subjects. It's true. Sorry, but I'm going to stay over here a little longer. And see if I can offer any more advice that lets me skim off some extra profit. Timing is everything with this sort of thing. Once you got support for your voyage, we got to send ships one after another towards new lands. I'm not like those newly rich aristocrats who only cared about dividends. I like setting foot in place by myself, seeing the land with my own eyes, and turning a profit. Greedy. The alarm isn't sounding, so I don't think it's a giant monster.
Chichu? クラクラの厨房料理ができたようですね。配膳はあちきとプロテアたちに任せるでち。料理ができたようですね。配膳は
Oh, there's a lot of remnant fires today. Hot, hot, hot. These ones are real lively. Looks like we're getting more visitors too. I'd like to drive them off as soon as possible, but... There are will-whoops. Things like that all over the roads, apparently. There are called remnant fires. What's a phenomenon that happens on this island from time to time? You've probably seen it a few times yourselves, right? They don't set anything else on fire, but they sometimes attack people passing by. Whenever they're spotted, the guards drive them off. It seems they're having trouble now because there's so many of them. Can't be helped, guess I'll lend a hand. You're one you though, man. One of the execute you assist us. Don't call me by some weird name. Here you lot handle the small fry, leave the big ones to us. I've been wanting to feel how light my body is without those weights. I give my check-arounds a good spin. We'll help too. We can just stand around and watch, can't we? Roger that. Huh? Carmilla. She came out of nowhere. You've been driving off the red flames without any particular trouble, but sounds like there is some kind of commotion even farther ahead. Better hurry, don't get in the way of our work. So fast, so red. You're... Oh, fancy meeting you in a place like this. The mysterious master thief, Mr. C. That's right, though right now, I'm more than just that. Even a sorry phantom thief occasionally works with companions. Yeah, such a temporary joining a rather interesting thief's situation. The Coup Gang. The giant monster hasn't appeared yet, but what could it be after? Oh, you don't know. If you hit these little ones at just the right angle. Mabui. I see, I consider that possibility, but these strange remnant flames are likely Mabui that spilled out from this island system and changed form. In other words, there's something like a stray Mabui. You haven't even figured that out. You're as dumb as a severe head level. Those guys are like severe heads that just haven't been detached from their bodies yet. It makes me mad that these severe head jerks are interfering with our mission. A severe head that hasn't been detached from the body. It's just normal head, isn't it? Looks like you're still posed over Mabui in the end, but a mission. What is your mission? What are you trying to do by gathering Mabui? There's no reason I should tell you. If you keep pestering, I'll really turn you into your severe heads, okay? As souvenirs, okay? Now I think you should tell them, at least give them a hint. Otherwise they won't figure it out. These guys are pretty, you know. You are... Ugh. Hey there, Master, how you been? The fact you're sitting so natural on their side, and then that none of them question your presence. Heh, you betrayed us. Oh, come on, betray makes it sound so awful. I guess you could call it that. Liv, so it was you after all. Why, you ask? I wasn't something kind of off. I just thought this side looked a bit more fun. I could understand the gang's ideals too. No, actually, it's actually a good thing. It's salvation after all. Liv, don't talk without permission just because you're a newcomer. Okay, this rookie will be good and quiet. Salvation, what are you going to do by stealing my boo? In fact, you even question that proves your ignorance. You're just declaring that your hits are at severe head level. Do you really think JP-rKyECtnz is right? What do you mean by that? To begin with, what is Mabui? I doubt you truly understand. Mabui is the soul, but it is not merely the soul. It is said that humans have 7 of them. Dogs, cats, trees, all said to have their own respective number as well. And as I believe Komachi's father was saying something about that, but you don't know what that means. Neither does JP-rKyECtnz. What a bunch of fools with severe head brains. That's why you can do such cruel things. The princess would not allow it. That's why there is the coup gang. What'll be, boss? Should we do them? I'm good to go. You taunt Cure Light whenever you get the chance. That's my motto. Eh. I talk a lot, so Princess Hunger going home. Hey, wait, seriously, things were getting just good. That girl is rather suspected with urges like hunger and sleep, you see? Well, we stolen most of what we wanted to steal, so isn't that enough? Fighting head on when there's no need isn't phantom thief-like. I won't stop you if you insist, but I won't be helping, none of us will. Oh well. We'll just make our introduction for now. This kind of feels like we're the evil organization officers. Isn't that the defeat flag? Matters the lowest ranking members of the organization is no surprise. You knew that's the way. My children are still saying things that makes no sense. Sulking. You seem to be in a bad mood, Captain. My mood is bad, of course it's bad. I'm hungry and that's probably why my head feels a little woozy. So no choice but to come back. So annoying, I want to duplicate someone. How gruesome. Favorite thing, severe heads, especially making severe heads. It's that sort of things we're dealing with here. Hello, Universe Eats here. Brought you your order. Ah yes, thanks. You said we could order a delivery, so I made you order it. I'm surprised you managed to get here. Press deliver anywhere in the galaxy. That's the Universe East concept. Don't worry, we strictly protect your personal information. Well then, thank you for your patronage. Alright, let's eat. Okinawa's inside. And that didn't seem like it'd be filling enough. So I got these tacos everyone's talking about. How are you meant to eat these? I think you hold the crispy shell and take a bite. Delicious, Captain. What do you think of... Oh. It's too big to fit in my mouth, the worst. And it's getting my hands dirty. I order you to dip kitty it. You want me to make this into a severe head, right? You mean cut it up. It may not be the proper way to eat it, but it can't be helped. Slice. Be me. Alright. Oh, Captain, we got sauce on our cheek. That's what happens when you eat in such a rush. She naturally sticks out her cheek. Alright. I suppose it can't be helped. Wait. You're being awfully attentive, but you're always that type. Might not have done as much as per usual, okay, but... I feel like this captain is a lot like me. Taking care of yourself isn't a burden, is it? That's what I mean. Okay, I don't really get it, but if you're happy, then whatever. I'm bored of Zenzai after eating half of it. I'm curious what yours tastes like. Trade with me. Alright, sure thing. Oh, it is the purest attitude. This selfishness. To me, it's simply dazzling. There's so much I want to learn. This is taking several unexpected turns. I never thought Loaf would. Indeed, let's defeat her. Mash? Oh, hold on. There is a chance she's only pretending to betray us so she can get her intelligence on the coup game, maybe. Now, Liv actions are generally unpredictable and enormous troublesome, so she does surprise us, but judging from her usual patterns, this falls within my expectations, so we can handle it. Let's defeat her. Yeah, you're right. Liv has put me through some painful experience too, though, yeah. They seem to still be collecting lingering flames that was straight memory. The objectives of gathering memory has not changed. So that's the salvation, is it? There are always too many things bothering me here. Who are those people with faces that looks familiar? And what exactly are you guys trying to do? Master. So I'll explain. Mabui. So that's what forms the foundation of this island. And you're trying to return it to the underworld called Nirakanai. Plus you're putting together your own HyakkiYakō to stand against the colossal monster and all that. Well, I understand that this effectively means taking a set from Jirimon, the leader on the surface side, but it is also connected to resolving the singularity, so we cannot stop. Hey, it's not like I seriously think the boss can build it all in your kingdom here. Running Measurement Island is more like a pastime until the singularity gets resolved. Though I don't know what the boss himself thinks, and that's my biggest concern. Anyway, I'm saying I understand your position too. So what, you need more people, right? Take me with you. The addition of one Yudo has been confirmed. It's said to be entity with the face of a monk set in one side of a wheel, growing towns wreathed in flame. Apparently it steals the souls of those who see it, but it's said that placing a paper reading this Katsumo village at one home entrance will keep it from approaching. Its origin is supposedly an episode of a disciple Confucius who disliked the place, named besting one's mother. Are you sure? Of course I am. You guys helped me out earlier, so I owe you one. It's not just that. Isn't Asabama a member of Durima's HyakkiYakō? Oh, well, I guess you could say that, but signing up for something like this doesn't change the fact that I'm the boss friend, does it? One thing is one thing, another is another. Perhaps this is the strength of an old relationship. In any event, your cooperation is appreciated. I've been thinking it would be not realistic to keep everything hidden forever. Yeah, but I don't know what the boss himself will think about your movements. I won't go out of my way to report it to him, but if he asks, I'll tell him. Just so you know, I can't take responsibility for what happens then. At this point, this is the best compromise we can reach. We have no choice but to aim to recover the Mebri and resolve this colossal monster incidents before any problem arises. This alarm. I believe it's a colossal monster alarm. Look, even if Liv has switched sides and given us something new to worry about, the colossal monsters aren't going to stop coming. I know what I meant something to worry about was the Ku gang's business. I absolutely did not mean that I want to switch sides too. Those are completely different things, really. I know, so don't cling to me. Anyway, it sounds close. Let's go check it out. Andromeda and Columbus must have heard this alarm too. I'll go let them know. Ah, I totally forgot to train Habitat. It's close. I can hear something along there with vibration like footsteps. Honestly, it is supposed to be a summer paradise. Why isn't Lord Shangyu here? Amazing, I tell exactly who become a colossal monster just from that voice. I agree. Though if you ask whether the woman we have in our mind had affinity for becoming a colossal monster. Yes, she did casually die and explode. After all, perhaps becoming gigantic is not strange for her. She's basically the embodiment of that kind of bizarre constitution. Who is the embodiment of this bizarre constitution? There it is, Colossal Monster number 4 confirmed. Looks more bloodshot and dangerous than the previous ones. Evacuate. Just as I thought, Senpai you. Where is he? Where have you hidden Lord Shangyu? White clouds, blue sea, golden beaches, a tropical paradise more perfect for a summer date with your lover than anywhere else. For me to be in a place like this, while Lord Shangyu isn't, it's impossible. It must not be allowed. Where have you hidden Lord Shangyu? Eek, she's very obviously out of control. She's smashing us building. Even if she's out of control, we can't allow her to disrupt the island's peace. Let's go, Shisha. We learned from our previous battles, only giant Shisha can deal effective damage to a colossal monster. It's not like Shisha alone has enough overwhelming strength to defeat a colossal monster. Even with Mabu power up from joining Urkanai HyakkiYakō, we can't be certain how wide gap in our strength is. Sorry, but we understand. We will provide as much support as we can from our side. Yes, use our movements however you need, to whether as decoys or create openings or anything. Yes, and leave the finishing blow to us. That is a task only Shisha can perform. Hehe, this will be our first true joint operation with Shishara. I don't know what will happen, but let us do our best. I'm here too now, and I'm done working at the aquarium. Osiris is pretty big too, you know? I do my best to stand up to her. Oh ho, so this is a rumored colossal monster. It's so big it looks like there might be all sorts of ways to make use of it, but if we can't control it, that's out of question. No way am I dealing with damage instead profits. For now, shall we see if we can calm it down, then think about it. Aha, not bad. This thing really is enormous. I don't know whether it's bigger than Kamara, but it looks perfect for testing our strength. Where's Lord Shangyu? Here or over there? Here it comes. Prepare for anti-colossal monster combat. Give everything you got. Yeah, everyone please. Let's go, Shisha. We'll show them what we can do. Ah, thankfully I'm not using my own. Eh? More of this smoke. That's huge. Hand holding date gives it to me, gazing into each other's eye. I won't let you steal it away. What the hell was she even talk about? You need to pay it in mind. It's like the cry of some animal. Whoever stands in my way, hand over it now. Hehe. My external violent colossus, and so quick moving too. And its endurance is likely formidable as well. Then for now, instead of taking it down right away, let's try stopping it in its tracks. Andromeda chain. Good idea. I'm in. Guess I'll drop anchor too. Voyage of New World Exploration. How's that? It's huge and heavy, and so strong. What is this? It's in my way, eerie in my way, chains biting my renders of Lord Shangyu. Unforgivable. This is bad. It might just tear them apart by brute force. Huh, that's it. I'm near Ona right now, so I'll run water over these chains too. What's this? It's slippery, how annoying. Then suppose I'll make use of my yokai nature too. Right now I'm the anchor itself. I'm getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Yeah, the weight of those who would interfere with our renders. Don't be ridiculous. This is bad. The water keeps it from getting an easy grip on the chains, but it's also reduced their holding power. So, should I stop running water over the chains? But if I do, it'll go on a rampage. Maybe to keep doing what you're doing. I'll tangle my chakram up with your chains. Woohoo, then I'll spin them like crazy. Or blah. Blah. Oh, Wanyudo, Nurona, Kanajiji, with all your powers combined. The chains have clauses number 4 in the tight hold. Now, please go ahead. Alright, leave it to me. The lion's valiant form that makes the sea boil. Phew, that did it. Our first recurrent battle went well, which is great, but man, I'm a little tired. Indeed, I'm a little tired too. What concerns you is just walking around on the ground. What, you're walking too, right, aren't you? My head feels a little foggy. It feels as though I have 2 choices. I don't give up, and giving up isn't an option, so one is to try again. And there is rest here for the time being. Look, you can try again already. Gather up the glowing parts lying around and reconstruct my body. It's what I always do. There's nothing strange or difficult about it. Ah, yes. You're saying good there. You won't give up, and giving up isn't an option, huh? That's right, so as long as you don't give up, your dreams are bound to come true. If not giving up is already certainly within you, then maybe that's also mean there's no need to rush, so long as you don't give up. Though I'm the type who rushes since I want to show my patrons something impressive and get even more money out of them. I suppose that is true. And you now being all restless because you can't see the person you love. And you really want to. Might make for a nice spice when you finally do get to see them, maybe. I suppose that's true. Then this will do for now. Good night. Phew, I'm glad I didn't turn into another round of fighting. Absolutely. Totally asked when you're tired, but anyone who can still move help us collect the Mabuy. Right there was that too. I can feel my net handling skills improving every day. Bring it on. But is it possible that those people from the Kugens might come back? Who knows? They just retreated a little while ago, didn't they? The Kugang setting aside live defection to join them. Carmelia was cooperating with them before that. If they call themselves a gang, then there may be other members as well. In other words, I believe it might be a larger organization with more members than we had imagined. If so, we cannot rule out the possibility that other personnel may appear. We can't just leave the Mabuy alone. Just as Yuki says. Rather than having everyone collect the Mabuy, it's assign people to keep watch on the surroundings in advance. Heh, understood. The Kugang is member objectives and whereabouts. They spoke of salvation. But what did they mean by that? There are still things we don't know. So, apparently, a closest showed up while we were eating. Worst timing ever, so annoying. Well, certainly was unfortunate. But we did collect Mabuy from the Wild Remnant plane before him, so we will just have to contend with that. Hey, can I say something? Maybe it's just me, but doesn't the boss seem kind of bigger? I know, I totally get it. When the boss is in a bad mood, they have this literal princess aura that says, the princess is pleased. Pay attention to me, and if you don't on me, I'll sulk even more. It's just bursting out of them. Impossible to hide. Their presence is overwhelming. You know? Being able to live as one hen, the only person who doesn't care what anyone else thinks, in supreme self-assurance is wonderful. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean at all. And their chair looks bigger too. And that's exactly why they're a perfect person to be my boss now. So as long as you have that cute landmine girl look, you prove the truth that people will love you, even if you have a foul mouth or a complete awful personality. You teach me like that, it's okay to grow as big as I want. We're alike. Joining in was one thing, but these girls are a more entertaining bunch than I expected. Well, whatever.
Yo. Otto. 我ながらいい調整だ。惚れ惚れ。そろそろクエストに戻る？ちちゅん。クラクラの厨房はみなちゃんにおま。
This is Magimon Island, an island where those wishing for their desires to be fulfilled gather. Yokai have wishes too, regardless of whether those wishes are good or evil. The surprised people devour people to avenge a grudge simply to do this. Countless wishes, countless reasons. After all, not every one of them is necessarily told. There may even be some among them. Those who wish to love someone. Good work, everyone. The number of HyakkiYakō members is steadily increasing, and we have repeatedly defeated the giant monsters that mess Mabu. Every recovery is proceeding smoothly, however. The reasons, no, should I say the meaning behind those giant monster appearance, still remains unknown. I'm sorry, we haven't found many clues. And we had the coup game meddling with us, even though we don't know whether they are connected to the giant monsters at all. Yuki has been working diligently, really. I received reports from Hassan of the Shining Stars. I do not doubt that. To begin with, while the giant monsters are undeniably a major factor on this island, it is not even certain whether they are involved in the island's very creation. In other words, they may essentially be no more than natural disasters, and have nothing whatsoever to do with the current state of nekoxx ever being on the other side. But even that is the only possibility, isn't it? Indeed. Can you get anything from your instincts about that? I'm sorry, but not a thing. I guess I took on the name of Shisha that was about to become giant monsters at just the right moment or something. Just because I can end up the same size as a giant monster doesn't mean I'm fundamentally the same kind of being. The giant monsters that have run wild so far don't seem like they can clearly take on any particular name, right? We don't really understand that part either, did she? Nursery and you, Mayrin, who were looking after in the detached quarters, are still asleep, with their eyes closed, did she? Alright, I can only come by to see your faces while I was out procuring supplies, did she? I need to get back quickly, or the two I left at the restaurants are surely running themselves right, did she? Oh then, do your best, did she? Sounds like it's tough when a part-timer suddenly quits. Yes, even part-time employees should submit a resignation letter in advance. It may be unreasonable to hold Liv accountable for that sort of social responsibility, but despite appearance, I had the impression that Liv was the sort of person who believes in not causing trouble for replacement. I'm sorry, let's get back on topic. Hey, it isn't as though we were discussing the subject with any particular theme. It's just loose conversation about reviewing our current situation and deciding what we should do today. So far, you have visited the vicinity of Kokusai Street, the harbor area, in the northwestern region, correct? Then where will you be going today? Considering the places we have yet to visit, how about the beach area in the south? That sounds good. I hear that one area is per chilly night, and that the stars in night view there are simply wonderful. Stars in a night view, that sounds beautiful. Yes sir, we explored a somewhat more civilized area, like the aquarium. There won't be any change if we keep going to the same sort of places. As a move to break the stalemate, it's more than viable. I'm also very interested in night fishing and evening fishing. I hope we can catch some rare fish. Where do the giant monsters come from, and where do they go? The answer remains unknown, but there is one thing that concerns me a little. I'm concerned where they come from. Do all giant monsters grow enormous instantly, like Yukitomo? Nursery and you, Mayrin, have not awakened, so we cannot ask what transpired. And Nada must have been treated separately, as he is Lord's advice bronze Nophantasm. But if they gradually grow larger, then it would not be strange for there to be half-giant monsters somewhere. But we haven't seen anything like that so far, have we? No, being large makes one stand out. It is not something that can easily be hidden. No, but in an area that is always nighttime, perhaps there are places where they could avoid people's eyes. I would ask that you keep an eye out for such things as explore. King Bertea Altar was hiding in the darkness of the night, while conducting her phantom few activities as well. Alyssa, I'll make sure we watch that for that too. By the way, what about King Bertea Altar? She continues to work. Here she is absorbed in making a new menu item, Goya cake. Though I also hear she remains tight-lipped about that game. Goya cake. At least she's working diligently. If even your pressure can't make her talk, then surely no one can make her spill the beans. I agree. And today let's focus our search for HyakkiYakō members on the southern beach area. Table 2, sorry to keep you waiting. You look like you got a complaint, something you want to say. I was only kept waiting a little. I would never complain. Ah, you're so close. The food is close. I'm sorry. So I understand your position. I'll throw in some big edamame on the house. Enjoy your meal. I will right there. What in that order? You're so small, yet you eat so much. I know it's not that. It's my fresh mango juice ready yet. It's been 20 minutes already, though I can easily wait for another 20. That long for a drink, not even food. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, please wait just a little longer. Now that Liv gone, the orders are all backed up. Bertea, what are you doing? Can't you get out of here already? I can't come out. We ran out of ingredients, so I can't cook anything. We're out of mangoes for juice, and there's barely any dragon fruit left. Look, Benny-chan was in charge of procuring supplies. She should be back soon, but we can't keep the customers waiting, can we? Okay, then I'll get the supplies myself. Bertea, I'll look around nearby for some. Sorry, but can you take care of the restaurants until then? All by myself is hard enough as it is. It'll be fine, Bertea. Put on a magic show or something to keep the customers entertained. The properatress should be back before long too. Well then, wait for me. Wait a minute, my second spirit origin is a phantom thief, not a magician. I'll find a new choice, I'll do it. Just don't blame me if this becomes widely popular and there's no place left for you. It seems that if we go a little farther from here, we'll reach the nighttime beach area. According to a guidebook, there is also something like a historical site plaza if we head inland instead. From what I heard, there's also seems to be a beach nearby that's permanently set at sunset. It's a different beach from the one we visited before, but it seems we can enjoy an equally lovely sunset. I've gotten pretty used to treating it like a normal bed. It's still really weird that time of day is fixed depending on where you are. Why is it like this anyway? Sometimes it can leave one feeling though they have jet lag. If you think of it as being able to go morning fishing or night fishing whenever you want, it isn't all bad for me personally. So where do we start today? Same as before. Agreed. We may have a few more places to cover today. Let's split up. Habertron and I will accompany the masters and the directors as their guard, as usual. I'll check out the nighttime beach area. Don't worry, I do have plenty of night fishing after the mission is over. I know how to distinguish paid leave from work. I'll investigate the historical site. Then I shall head to the Sunset Beach. Standing alone as a man in place with such a lovely atmosphere somehow feels terribly lonely. I will be delighted if you can come meet me soon. It seems we divided up the work, then we should start with the nighttime area, shall we? Alright everyone, let's begin today's activities. And keep an eye on the Coup Gang now that Liv has joined them. Indeed, Liv knows everything about our circumstance and objectives. There's a high chance she will either get ahead of us or turn that knowledge against us to sabotage our efforts. Her operation abilities makes her one of the top one or two most formidable opponents in Chaldea. Please do not let your guard down, Master. Be prepared to seize the initiative before they do at every opportunity. Right, by the way, you think pretty highly of Liv, huh? The fifth one. What a Stereo Sky really is beautiful, and it's so quiet. What an incredibly romantic place. Going on a business trip somewhere like this, alone with my direct superior, that's such a heart-pounding situation, but... Fortunately, we're not alone right now, so it's fine. Yes, fortunately. So many glittering in the vast sky. It's a truly unforgettable sight, so different from the lights of the city. It's like a jewel scattered across a beautiful dark clove. But somehow it feels like things are a little noisy over there. Maybe someone's gotten excited by this lovely view and is happily playing around. Either way, let's go take a look. What? Something suddenly came out of the darkness. Oh no. They're getting bonded. Bandage. Something's wrapped around me. I can't get away. What is this? Appears everyone has been tightly wrapped up in white cloth. Ah, someone's there. Nibu. That is friend. Yokai title servant detected. Yeah, I am Itan Momen. Behold my flutter cloth. Itan Momen, I heard of it, believe it's a yokai resembling a long strip of cloth that flies through the air. Why would you do something so awful? Awful, not awful, feels nice. Look, I can't move, but the cloth feels so smooth, nice against my skin. Maybe it's actually nice having my bad back held in place. But it seems like she's trying to inflict broken bones or death by suffocation. I want to wrap things up tight, so I just want to wrap things up tight. Calms me down. In other words, if I don't do it, I can't calm down. The world needs more and more wrapped up feeling. That's why you're doing this. It feels so good, so no problem, no problem. Round and round. I'll stop please, I have a date. I'm supposed to confess at the gate ahead if I'm late. I don't think this problem's free, though. Didn't that person just say something like, it's to reflect the rest of your life? Hehe, I understand. Smooth con makes happiness. Looks like she's become the kind of yokai title servant you can't really reason with. Maybe because she's originally a berserker. Let's stop her first and talk to us properly. Right away.
Big な口は今のうちに叩いておくといいですよ。すぐに小さくなりますから。お気に入りと私はこんな風にちゃんとできます。逆説融合、かけらを集めてさなぎは蝶に変身する。お待たせマスター。これが私の究極体、頭に暮らす無理ヤーグッド。新しいお召し物、パズル完成です。繊維の上に落ちてくださる？こっち。お友達が欲しいんですね。あっち見ていてくれます？甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって変えられます。BB が見たら私の知恵は世界に隠す。よしとこまで落ちてみます？
立ち上がれ。まだ早い。ここで終わることは許さんぞ。
Flutter, flutter, it's a moment can't be caught. Is this sort of situation where you say, like pushing on a current? Might be better to think of it another way. It's not like we absolutely have to teach Fran a lesson. We just need her to stop this, not random street slashing, but random street spinning, right? It's true, things only got this far because she wouldn't listen to us. The world needs more and more spinning feelings. Maybe. That cloth we got there looks lovely to touch, but the cloth, I got no slash either. I can tell just by looking, not bad, nice cloth. And then combining it with Bishamone fishing skill, we do this. Let's catch a little with my hook, and here goes. We did Bishamon controlling Habitat's cloth. We wrapped up Fran's body. So let's wrap up Fran's in cloth instead. Oh, this is greatest wrapped up feeling. This is truly bliss. The bliss. Satisfied? And if you would please release everyone. After that, I hope you will hear us out. Now that I'm all wrapped up, I feel good. Okay, wrench. Chaos sign. Anytime moment recruitment has been confirmed. In Tales of Kagoshima Prefecture. Elsewhere, it's said to take the form of a white cloth about 110 in length that comes fluttering through the air. That's apparently what it looks like. 110 is probably 11 meters in modern measurements. However, when it flies in, a reporter wraps around people's necks or covers their face to suffocate them. A dangerous behavior, apparently. Violent despite his disappearance. Since we have a contract now, I won't just wrap people up whenever. Mostly, I'll enjoy wrapping myself up instead, in exchange. Yep, for a change of pace, I'll lend you my cloth earlier too. Then we're good, satisfied. Phew, I wasn't sure how this would turn out, but I'm glad that she joined safely. Master, should we go to the next location soon? There's still unexplored areas on the beach at night, so investigating a little longer is also an option. Then would it be okay if I stay a little longer to conduct some additional investigations? Then I'll leave it to you. While you're at it, why not enjoy that night fishing you were so curious about too? No, business trips and vacations must be kept strictly separate. I'm actually not saying this because I want to slack off and have fun. Gathering information at a place where anglers congregate could be worthwhile. They may share information specifically because they are felt obvious. It's a matter of putting the right person in the right place. You'll pass, as an angler, gather information for a while interested. Roger, thank you very much. Alright, I'll gather tons of information and catch tons of fish while I'm at it. While managing employees' motivation is also a management skill. Don't get the wrong idea, it's not like I'm only spoiling that gorilla. Come on, we're heading to the next location already. It's a historic site that's been turned into something like a park to souls. It's open and has a wonderful view, what a refreshing place. It seems perfect for sunbathing or a picnic. Yeah, there isn't much to cover, so the sunlight's pretty harsh. But alright, I had this. Yeah, perfect, no more glare. You wore those when you were sis a lot, and they sit you wonderfully. Look like a star traveling incognito. Back then I just lost some of my memories and was acting all tough. I really like you to forget about that. It really feels like you're enduring summer. Oh. You come, I found that thing and tried to stop it, but it had built up too much speed for me to interfere. Of course I could do something about its speed if I used my techniques, however, I could not guarantee stopping it without causing injury. I was looking for an item that might help, but now that you're here, we may be able to manage this. I'm gonna stop that thing that's running in circles around here. That thing. Something's coming this way at incredible speed. Ooh, I run. I have no choice but to run. I'm the yokai saddle guy. Why has this happened to me, Libu, who has absolutely nothing to do with saddles? It's always the red hair. Evasion.
そうか。いいかな。いいかな。人馬一体。
お気に入りいつか私もああいう風に 当できます。甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。私の知恵は世界の形。電子的にどっちと見ます？新しいお召し物。
聞かぬ。
お友達が欲しいんですね。
なんだ？
優しいんですね。遠くのものは小さく見える。なら小さなものが遠くにいるってことですよね。原子核まで小さくない。パズル完成です。
もう終わりか？なんだつまらぬな。
You saved me. For some reason, that I inherited the name of Kuroyaro, a yokai that apparently transformed from a horse to a saddle. Perhaps because of that, I constantly feel as though I'm being whipped, as though I simply cannot help but run at full speed. Oh, what a dreadful aberration. What outrageous injustice. What possible connection could there be between me and the saddle? I mean, isn't it obvious? So I've been running freely throughout this area then. Yes, but honestly, this stop is only temporary. Even now, my urge to run is steadily rising. Running of my own accord is one thing, but being made to run obedience to some other desire is rather humiliating. But running itself feels great in its own way. I want to eat carrots. Such are my complicated feelings. You understand, don't you? Or maybe I don't. No, it's fine. The feeling of this lonely debut are not so easily understood. In any case, until something is done about this impulse, covering with you will be quite impossible. Like child going through a verbose phase. I get it. So how much running will it take before you're satisfied? I run myself ragged, and I feel as though I finally grasped it. Simply running will not do. No matter how much I do it, the fact that I am a saddle person is important. In other words, perhaps it is not urge to run alone, but to run with someone perfectly suited to ride me. Of course, the usual debut would never casually let someone ride on his back, but well, I'm a saddle. It can't be helped. I see. Then shall we take turns trying? Oh, you're fast. As her on tight, don't fall off. As if it will make such a crude movement's knee. No matter how experienced the rider, unlike the wild horse debut, Kuroyaro was surely delivered beneath their enemy's feet, probably. Also, Master was neither especially good nor bad, and did not particularly strike a chord with Kuroyaro. I'm out, aren't I? Mages don't train to ride horses. You're clinging to me far too tightly. Being so frightened is a bit much. It's not like we ride horses much either. You're too light. There is certainly any feelings of carrying a rider next. Do you train to raise your weight or something? You're likewise too light. About me, as a knight round table, I have a fair degree of riding skill. I'm certain being able to run fast is preferred, but I seek something a little different from skillful riding, alas. So none of us worked out, huh? Being able to run with riders switching in and out did distract me, but it's only sympatonic treatment, I suppose. Oh, even now it's still. I was could satisfy him, but I think we found a few clues. Someone too light would not suffice. Speed is good, but riding skill is not what he needs. I'll find someone like that, buy some time. Buy you time, but won't he just start running again? I told you I had looking for items. Give him this, use it in moderation. That's a yellow carrot. It may be an island carrot. I believe they are known for being sweeter than other rarities. I want to run, but that delicious carrot scent is holding my legs in place. I guess we're supposed to distract him with this. Right, over here. Whiny. I saw you fought past. Out to me? Whiny. You turn towards me at a current speed. That's terrifying. Sorry to keep you waiting. I brought her. The tropical sun beats down fiercely upon my body, but that harshness only further amplifies metal's durability. Or so feels Mikaeli-chan. Unit 2 must have wanted to film tokusatsu to show here as well. That's like, good day everyone. You all look rather glum. So what is it you want me to do? Actually. I see, you want me to ride that monster over there. Crunch, munch, completely absorbing the island's killer. May I go home now? Please, we really need your help. Yeah, you should meet the condition properly. Honestly, hell, I would just get on then. The solid steel class weight. A person's worthy of being born by my settle. This is no time to be eating carrots. Go. But perhaps because of the weight, my speed is lacking instead. At this rate, call me heavy than saying I lack speed, one nerve. And I come all this way just to be complaining about my pride will not allow it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Look at Ellie-chan is lying prone while still riding on Red Hair's back. Secure my hold. Leg rocket units open. Igniting fuel. Full boost, scramble, go. Oh wait, what? They were explosive propulsion. Can a horse saddle's aberration control the speed of this rocket boost? I wonder. No problem, it is exactly the thrill and speed I sought. I shall accompany you to a very end. Phew, I'm satisfied. I never imagined I could have such an experience. Well, I'm Libu. So letting someone ride me is basically a no-go, but Kurayaro, I'm indeed satisfied. It's nature, of course. That's fine. I feel fresh and clear-headed. Karaya recruitment has been confirmed. It's said to be a type of Tsukugami transformed from the settles, of course, belonging to Kamata Asakio, returner Minamoto no Shitomo after he was slain. By the force of his resentment. The story has quite a story behind it, and one cannot help but wonder what became of it afterward. Well, I am Libu, so I merely have the image of a saddle. I know nothing about revenge. Are you satisfied? If you are, then we're done here. No intention of staying on your back forever. But that weight and speed are so precious from a saddle's perspective. If only, if only. Would it possible for you to leave just your leg units behind? We do have garden statue construction, so we're fairly fine, even if we're reduced to just heads, but... just the legs are enough for you. Are you some kind of pervert? Good, we successfully gained another ally. But this area is vast. I will continue gathering information around here. Let's meet up again later. Yes, please do. Let's head for the remaining locations. There's still more? What is this too? Ah, you came. How's it going? Okay, honestly, I'm not quite sure. I did find something of interest, but it doesn't seem to be a servant. The combat seems to be working properly, though. Oh, well, I suppose that can happen. It seems to be a company occupy a somewhat unusual position, after all. An unusual position? I don't get it. Just what kind of yokai candidate could it be? Okay, let's see. It looks strong, but I don't know whether it actually is. You could call it a cute looking, but some people might find it frightening. Something like that. So it is my only personal impression, but I don't believe it's a bad being. But I think that, well, you see, it seems to be seeking love. Phew, I wish I had a lover. A shark is gazing wistfully at the ocean sunset. They certainly don't appear to be a servant who has heard your name. But the detective is definitely reacting. Perhaps this is some sort of exception. Komachi, what's the deal with that? Well, yes, that does seem to be the case. Though they are not servant, they were originally an existent being who hasn't heard a name. It seems to be a partial inheritance, and they appear to possess a very large amount of attribute. In other words, I think they could join the HyakkiYakō. We've got no choice but recruit them. Let's go. I'm a little uneasy about this, but there is no harm in trying. Let's go. Ah, the sunset is so beautiful, yet this shark has no one to watch it with. Huh. I know. A faithful encounter. Nope, sight. Yeah, we called out because we like you to become our ally, but could be troubled by something. If there's anything we can do to help, perhaps you should tell us about it. Ray Shark, you'll help me. I'm looking for a lover. I want to get married. I want to propose while gazing at this beautiful sunset, then build a happy family, Shark. I even got a veil ready for the wedding. I just haven't found anyone, or rather, I haven't found anyone at all. That's so sad, Shark. Master, you're picking up the way he talks. Oh, by the way, I'm exactly what I look like, and you can call Big Shark. I'm probably just an ordinary person, so I don't think you need to worry about it. An ordinary person? Well, that depends on how one defines ordinary person. What's wrong, Habitrot? You've been looking down and trembling ever since. You prepared a veil for marriage. You are working hard for the sake of marriage. You're such a good boy. I want to support you from the bottom of my heart. Let's help him, Master. You're right. Really, yay. You find someone. For me, I'll gladly become your ally. Or anything else you want, Shark. Nice to meet you. But it's not like just anyone would do, right? What kind of girl do you like? Hehe, this is embarrassing. Well, I like someone kind and cute, but I really don't mean to set my sights too high. Someone with beautiful gills and sleek fins would be nice, and then... surfing. Oh, but I'm not saying my sights too high, Shark. Really, really. I see, I think I understand. Yeah, we shall make every sincere efforts to find a girl to your liking. This did I reply language befitting a politician than a writer. In any case, let's search for around here for someone who might be a big shark type. Those cute little fins are nice, but that shark is just way too small. I do think they have a really beautiful back, but it might not have much in common with someone who plentifully walks on four-legged shark. I get eaten as food. We're not having much luck finding anyone. I suppose this isn't really something we should be frantically searching for. That is true. Still, it's troubling that we searched so much of the waterfront and found no one. Alright, I've been meaning to ask. Just a simple question, why are you only searching by the water? Now that you mention it. Let me ask again, the person you most want to meet would be someone like you, right? I mean, in terms of species and such. Well, yeah, I think someone with a body like mine would be the most compatible shark. But I don't know where they might be. This gentleman was watching the sunset on the beach from the very beginning, as to say, on land. I was assuming shark partner would be near the water. It's a mere preconceived notion. During my journey through hell, I encountered unexpected things, unexpected places. Perhaps on Magia Island too, we shouldn't assume ordinary things will be found in ordinary places. Let's try searching further inland this time. Ah. Hello, I'm a monster shark. Hello, I'm a monster shark too. So there was someone else from my species. Are you wearing such a cool armor while I'm dressed in this flimsy, ridiculous outfit? It's a little embarrassing. No, it doesn't look ridiculous at all, Shark. You look absolutely wonderful, and... Will you marry me? Yes. That was fast. But maybe that's just what it's like when you really feel that spark. Congratulations! Right, congratulations. That escalated quickly, but if they were happy with it, I suppose that's what mattered. Hey, would you like to know about when I met Beat Readers? That's top secret. It was my dream, Shark. To watch a beautiful ocean sunset like this, alone with the person I love. I never thought the moment this happening would come in my life. I don't know a proper way to hold a ceremony, but I have something to prepare for this day. I want to place this white veil over you, Shark. And I wanted it to be my vow to make you happy forever. So it is our wedding, Shark. We even have people here to witness it. Wonderful, so wonderful, I feel faint. Oh, it's too small, I won't fit. Isn't it quite a crisis when the most crucial moment fails to come together? You can do it. It's nerve-wracking. It was such a critical item, you should have planned for the sizing. Do something stretchy or whatever. The one who's ever had a wedding is me. Which means I can't just stand by and watch, so I'm going in. Oh there, the bearer of bridal gerbs. The fairy who spins for his bride. Think me something like a priest. I was interested, so I came here, did some research, and prepared a gift for you. That's a large black kimono. Apparently it's called kurocho. In an old Okinawa wedding custom, this is a single kimono tapped over the bride and the groom's shoulder. They are blessed as one inseparable whole in ritual called Sudin Chassis, or so I hear. In other words, the proper wedding garment of this land. Now, come closer. Ah, my. I'm so happy that now we're truly one, Shark. Yes, we won't be apart, never apart again. Look as though the sunset's blessing us. Hold it, you're not allowed to fade out a romantic note just yet. It's all well and good that you two got together, but we have a reason for helping you too. Alright, sorry honey. Wait just a moment, Shark. No, it's fine, darling. Please stop looking at me like it was getting so romantic, please. I'm ready to do what needs to be done. No, of course I understand that. You need a signature, right? Something like a signature for our vows, Shark. This works out perfectly. Oh, then shouldn't I sign too? That should be probably fine. It may be just right to register them as a pair. The edition of Monster Shark has been confirmed. As the name suggests, the monster shark is a sharp-toothed supernatural creature that appears in the sea. Depending on the region, it may also classify as a strange fish or crocodile. Anyway, this seems like a nice moment, so I'll keep the explanation brief. See you later. We signed our vows, so now everything is perfect shark. And I tore this veil a little when I tried to force it over her. I don't think we need it anymore, so I'll give it to you as thanks. Because we have the kimono you gave us. One for the two of us shark. Is that so? I suppose I take it. It's a lovely wedding garment in its own right. If I mend it, I'll sure find another one for use for it. Well then, we successfully increased our numbers of companions. It's never time to meet up with the others we split from, so for now, oh. What is it? It looks like there was something shiny just moved by your feet. Yes, there's definitely something there. Not just one. There's lots of them. They seem to be tiny humanoid figures. Walking along the beach at night, envisioning the sight I desire while in my heart dancing. Hehe, now then. There you are. There you are. Thought I'd find you around here. Okay, excuse me for just a moment. It's fine, it's fine. I won't do anything bad to you. Just let me examine you for a bit. I just as thought, you're the same too. There's no urge within you guys to grow bigger. I can sort of feel a current, but it isn't coming from within you guys. Which means it's probably coming from somewhere else, but... Yours has got nothing to do with you guys, does it? The reason I'm needing you like this right now is... If Mahabri can take the form of lingering flames, then couldn't it take other forms too? That's the idea, so long as you show it the way. So okay, I'll teach you what shape to take, so why don't you try becoming it? Try moving. Don't worry, I am that kind of thing, you know. What a haul, what a haul. What should I do? Usually I record the catch and throw them back, but maybe I'll take only the tastiest looking one home and have the landlady clean it. Then let Master enjoy eating it. And maybe Master will say thanks, Mishone. You're not a rookie anymore. Hehe. Huh? I got a feeling this one's a big one fish. What? There was some kind of glowing child thing under the fish. I don't understand it, but neither we gain enough from our additional investigation to simply overlook it. Shall we follow it? Wait for a mysterious light. Huh? Wait, Master and everyone else. We didn't meet up as planned, but I found something strange. Hey, we're in the same situation. This little chase is hard on out of shape rider. I could have caught it, but I felt it would be best to let it swim for now, so I followed it. That may have been the right call. It's questionable whether catching just one would have meant anything. feel like there's more and more of them. It's not entirely clear, but judging from the way their light vision seems to fade, those are most likely ligon. They are likely connected in some way to the familiar like entities controlled by Lip. In other words, this is almost certainly Lip's doing. Yeah, it sure looks like that girl's involved. But what are these glowing little things in the first place? They seem to be gathering or heading somewhere. Ah, there are lingering flames ahead. The glowing ligon things. They appear to be moving as though clinging to them. I know those are kind of mabui. I would like to recover them if possible, but deal with them, but watch for the ligon. Roger that. Heh. So these are lingering embers, and the glowing ligon. They aren't ember related. Yeah, no, look. There is no mistake. The lingering ember turned into a ligon, which means that is. So, the other glowing ligon were originally lingering embers too. They're what happens when those embers change shape, giving something that originally has different form to shape to purpose of your own familiar. If it works, it may even carry out simple commands. Just as I thought, they seem to be gathering and heading somewhere. I have absolutely no feeling that anything good would come leaving them alone, or following them. Hehe, making an already utter exasperator run even more. This is torture. At this point, it feels like catching one or two of them won't accomplish much anyway. I don't know what awaits where the ligon are gathered, but Either way, Lady Lilith is involved. It's obvious this will become an irreversible situation. When that happens, everyone, or rather, Master, would say this just as you would be facing a true enemy. It figures, Lilith. Anyway, let's go. Come on, come on. You lost little ones, come over here. There's something to be afraid of. Everyone else is here, too. Don't be afraid. Well, quite a crowd we got here. But maybe you're not quite ready to forget all your worries and play your hearts out yet. In that case, let's see. You still look like you arrived. I knew it, huh? Hey there, how you been? So casual, I'm doing fine at least. I've seen you grow huge and go on a rampage plenty of times. I know you're doing fine. I was asking that line to Master over there, who's been running their heart content and is trenchant in sweat and... Yep, found the final boss, Cure Light, who's probably thinking let's take her down. It's the second time I asked, but how you been? That question was for me. As you can see, I am very well. Now allow me to ask you a question in return. Lilith, what exactly is this? What are you trying to do? No comment, I can't answer that. Since you all gathered here, you want to get even more fired up, don't you, souls? Ah, you're brimming right over. Let's add that in. No, if I just gather you together, it will naturally join in. This island must be that kind of place after all. Alright, let's do this. Come on now. You lead in shape from Mabui. Gather, become a giant. Grow big. No way. The little leading combined and turned into one super huge Hylian. It is precisely the sort of sight that makes one want to call it a bad joke. It's hard to make out, but Liv is on that thing's shoulder. There can be no doubt she's controlling it. Lit up. Colossal monster sighted. Repeat. Colossal monster sighted. Destiny Colossal monster number 5. Move to engage. At that size, even I don't know what Liv is after. Looks like I'm the only one who can stop it. Esther, give me your usual support. Let's stop Liv and the Lilian. The colossal monster's alarm is sounding. The people we befriended around here should be here soon. If necessary, we'll have to borrow their strength as well. They may be Chaldea servants, but they are currently members of hostile coup gang. Authorize it. Stop Liv with everything got. As Shooter Paladin, I shall give it everything I have. Here you go, Shisha.
けない。これだ。気合い入れるんだ。これが世紀の大物。小さ力強くやっちゃうぜ。下のこれだ。マギーさん。これが世紀のこれが世紀の力強くやっちゃうぜ。南国大火球。このチャンス逃しません。あなたに恨みはありませんが、あなたの生まれに用がある。朝から活動はどうなんですか？
Me. I am. What was it again? What was I doing? I think I was looking for something. Then I went somewhere. And then something did something to me. I was already plenty big, but they crammed something even more tightly inside me. And then, it messed with my safety device. It broke the things that were in the way. I see, then nobody will get mad if I become free. It can't be helped if I become what I want to be. So? Apu. Tortilla. Wahahaha. I wasn't planning to go this far. Well, maybe I kind of was, but she's stronger than I expected. Yep. Mommy's so happy that her child is so strong. Look, unlike the colossal monsters we defeated so far, this one's having someone at the helms is seriously a pain. She's not just fine and relying on brute force. She's moving intelligently too. There are hardly any openings. Indeed, that body is simply too massive. It seems difficult even for this Libutu Sato to carry her. I want to wrap her all up, but there isn't nearly enough cloth. What a shame. Looking down on you from a height you could never climb, no matter how hard you tried. Looks like I'm teaching you what an absolute difference instead it feels like. It's actually kind of thrilling. Looks like I got a bit of S streak after all. Not exactly a surprise. Shut it. Huh? Alright, we've arrived. But apparently you can't park in midair, so you have to get out on your own. I know, good work. Hey there, Captain, what's with that scary look on your face? You said the plan was scatter the Mabui and catch them all at once in the net. You never mentioned you combined them into something this huge, something that looks like a colossal monster. Well, yeah, how should I put this? I just went with the flow. They say there are easier gathered this way, right? I won't deny that. I'll allow it as long as you can keep it properly under control. As long as it doesn't take hit that'd be fatal, it'd be fine. Don't worry, at this rate, unless something unexpected happened. What are you looking at? Oh my. Suzuka goes in. Hey master, I'm still lively and brilliant even in this tropical paradise. An island of yokai basically like a cousin to an ogre country, right? But it's totally not where for me to be here. Okay, judging by the fact that you brought the captain here, perhaps you're also a member of the Coup Gang. Very much, though you guys shouldn't be surprised either. After all, the Coup Gang is. What is this shaking? It's not just once or twice, it keeps going. It's gradually getting stronger. This is as though... Master, it's coming from the sea. Be careful. Babu. Protea, why? But that is Protea, isn't it? Maybe she came to help us. The rest of the area is changing rooms. We're flat in an instant. Babu. Maybe she didn't come here to help us after all. Protea, what has happened to you, Protea? I hear something, but I don't get it. I'm a baby after all. I'm gonna play however I want. Babu. Alarm! I can't believe it, but there's a second one. Colossal Monster number 6 has appeared. I have no idea why she has become that way, but... Rather than the usual Protea, she seems to be like the Colossal Monsters we've faced so far. It may be best to assume that she is in berserk state. Protea, you don't recognize us either? Yay, I found a toy. Is that a tiger? A lion? Either way, it's cute, so let's play. Good, just as I thought. Leland was hard enough to deal with already. This could be really rough. There's not around cute little kid over there. Let's play. I want to roll around. Huh? Roll around? Hey, think about how you play with someone you just met. It really looks like this. It's still a child, you know. An unexpected nuisance. Annoying. I want to make her hit her as severe hit. Apply the magic energy needed to control it. Do something about her, Lilith. I will, but come on. Oh, honestly, I never signed up to be the mother of a giant baby like you. Babu. I want to be pampered more. Pay attention to me, Babu. And it seems like she has become an ally of the Coup Gang, like Protea also did. At least it's good that we aren't being attacked 2-on-1, but why is she acting like a baby? If my memory serves me correctly, I believe Protea has the skill similar to regression to infancy. I believe it was something like a safety mechanism for nature, growing infinitely larger. It's certainly possible that this is somehow a contributing factor. However the case, we will likely need to damage her in order to stop her. Just like the Colossal Monsters. I want to attack Protea after all the help she has given us, but we have no choice. The Coup Gang is being attacked by Protea as well, which means they'll fight back too. Think about how we can get use of that. We'll support you with everything we got, how to try. Roger. You know it's Protea. If she lost her mind and is rampaging, we gotta stop her. I count on your support, everyone. How do you deal with two though?
これだこれが正義の王の小負けない戦負けない怪獣が出たぞこれが正義の王これが正義の王の肉食いこれだこれが正義の王これが正義の王の小さ巻き込んじゃおうっと負けないこれだデレージのデレージのティーミーこれだこれだ怪獣が出たぞこれがこれがティー狙って巻き込んじゃおうっと気合い負けないこれだデレージのこれが正義の王の小さこれだ これだ戦やったぜ大勝利なんだわ
I'm getting sleepy. I'm a baby after all, so I guess I can't be helped. Baba babu. Finally tire yourself out from playing. That was exhausting. Having 2 babies means you're in for a real hell of a battle. Lilith. Now never let your guard down. I think this might be it for me. That's what you get for laying your guard down. You got severe heads for brains too? Or else. We did pretend Lynn's both stopped moving completely. Phew, we somehow pulled it off. But wait, don't let your guard down, something is strange. The Lins after scattering, they appear to be turned back into Mabu. It's bad the Lilin form Lilith gave them must be only partially remaining. If we leave them alone, they do seem likely to all return to being Mabu, but if we don't hurry, they may wander off somewhere in their Lilin forms before then. So we need to gather them quickly. Take that. These Lilins move so fast that even my teaming skills aren't enough to handle them easily. I just have to catch them together. It was already quite difficult before. Just thinking about it makes my back hurt. Hey, hold on. I wasn't much help in the fighting, but in a situation like this, leave it to me. Right. With your cloth, I'll definitely easier catch the lens. My fleet hoops should also prove immensely useful catching those swings. I did would attach rocket engines to my saddles to increase my speed, but absolutely not. I might be able to help just by catching things like these sharks. Everything that comes near the water gets done and chopped. I'll actually eat them though. I'll go done on land and drive them towards the water. Then that will be a joint effort between the two of us. Poa poa. Done. Here, to translate like a writer would. I imagine it's a onomatopic expressions for creating a shark-like sense. A pressure before engaging in predatory behavior. Okay, nice ride. Phew. You look kind of worn out. Did you use too much mana helping move the Lilins? Would have been nice if we were able to bring them back to the headquarters like that. What do we do? Gather up as many as we can? It's a waste, but it can't be helped. Use our bike to collect only what we can retrieve without overdoing it, then we pull out. Roger that. By the way, where's Lilith? She was with us until just now, right? I'll see her. Just as I thought. That woman. At least today's actions weren't just about the Goose Gang's mission. Then what were they about? Isn't it obvious? Self-interest. Alright, this rate we should be able to retrieve most of them. Hehe. Huh? Master? Did she kidnap us? Where is this? Hey there. What do you think? I looked this place up beforehand. The view is amazing, and night sky is beautiful, right? It is, yeah. Hey, don't just stand there spacing out. Come over here. I think the view here is the best. It's as though the world contains only two of us. Close enough for our shoulders to touch, I can sense the presence of her warmth. The pleasant breaking murmur of the waves, the breath, the sea breeze playfully rustling our hair. Only the sound of our breathing mingles together. Far, far above, the silent star twinkles. Hehe. That is what I wanted. What do you mean by this? Could it be that you turn so many lingering flames into linen forms? You want it to draw everyone's attention to them, and your true goal. Without saying anything, she simply places a finger against my lips. She says nothing, truly nothing at all. She merely gazes quietly at me with eyes carrying a light that shines like stars in the night sky. Dear Master. Things were getting good and now time's up. But whatever, there is no point in dragging this sort of things out for too long. What matters is how deeply it stays in your heart, right? Let if you accomplish your goal. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I finished everything I wanted to do. I'm not leaving the Coup gang just yet. I really do sympathize with his idea after all. Anyway, that's that. See you later. Oh, and that earlier sound wasn't a tongue click. It was this cute staccato. Got it? Yeah. Hey, what's wrong? You look pale. If you're not feeling well, you shouldn't push yourself. You should just rest. I can't rest. The princess is. The ally of the Mebu who do so, we will never lose to those severe heads. And now we're all caught up.